Hey friends, my name is Paula and welcome to Relatively Refined. On this channel, my sisters Kathleen, Patty, and I hope to inspire you to make your life beautiful on a budget. In today's video, I'm going to try my hand at making some homemade beeswax candles. I have been collecting some small bowls, little tiny pottery vases, other vessels. I would say over for the last year anyway, thrifting them, finding them at yard sales, thrift shops, whatever. And I thought that maybe they would make great vessels for homemade candles. I mean, they've just really been sitting around kind of collecting dust. And I thought maybe I can put them to good use. And I can make some homemade candles with them and use those as Christmas gifts. Now it is only July, but if you're making homemade gifts, it's not too early to start thinking about them. There's nothing worse than getting to the last minute and to be trying to make all of these homemade gifts, on the 10th of December for your friends and teachers and colleagues and just feeling stressed. So I thought I would give it a go today and see how it turned out. I'm going to use essential oils to scent them. I have some beeswax little pellets, and I've got a collection of thrifted vessels. So let's get started with our homemade candles. All right, let me give you a look at what we're using today. This box is full of beeswax pellets. I ordered this off of Amazon. Then I also ordered these candle wicks right here. And then I have these are bamboo skewers, but I'm going to use those in case I need to hold the candle wick up out of the vessel when I fill it. Over here, I have some essential oils that I'm going to use to scent the candles. I have grapefruit and lavender. I originally ordered this little jar of beeswax pellets, and when it came, I realized that is not going to make very many candles. I bought some lavender seeds at a co-op. Then I have this pan right here. I actually got this at Goodwill. I think it still might even have the sticker on it. Yes, there it is, $2.99, because I'm going to improvise a double boiler, and I didn't want to use one of my good pans for that. And then up here, you can see the different bowls and things that I have thrifted that I am going to use to hold the candle. This is one I just got yesterday. It's a Waterford crystal bowl. It was 59 cents. It's the second one I found at my Goodwill. This, I think, is the bottom of a fairy lamp, but it didn't have the top, so I'm going to fill that up. It's a little Ainsley bowl, a little pottery vessel, and then two little bowls right there. So I'm going to get the wax melting so I can get it scented up and pour it into the vessels. Here's a look at my makeshift double boiler, and you can see that the beeswax pellets are starting to melt. And I just have this at a gentle boil, really, on very, very low heat. So the wicks came with these little sticky tabs to help you keep the wick adhere to the bottom of the vessel. And then here you can see I've got some of these prepared for candles. I laid this across this bamboo skewer across the top to keep the wick upright. And then I decided to go ahead and use two wicks in this bowl because it's a little bit bigger. All right, so my beeswax is right in here and it's all melted. I'm going to add my essential oil. I'm going to use lavender in this one. So I'm going to add a good amount of this essential oil. I'm just going to say maybe 25, 26 drops, something like that. This is a total guess on my part. I have really no idea. Then I have this little bowl with my lavender flowers, so I'm going to sprinkle a few of those in to the wax. I'm going to stir it around. And then here's the first one I'm going to attempt. It is this pottery jar. And let me just see how much I'm going to pour the wax in here. You probably can't get a great view of that. It did not fill it up totally, so I'm going to melt some more wax and I'm going to pour it on top of that. And now I kind of have a gauge of how much wax to use, but I think that's going to work out perfectly. All right, well, here is a close-up look at the finished products. You can see I made several candles in different vessels. I have 2 thrifted Waterford crystal bowls, this large one up there on the pedestal, and then this smaller one right here, both of which I thrifted for 59 cents at Goodwill. I've got a couple of porcelain bowls, a little Ainsley small dish, and a pottery. I think that's actually probably a vase, but it is now a candle. So here you have it. I put some of the lavender seeds in them. There you go. You can see the wicks I've trimmed, and now they just really have to sit here and kind of cure, I would say, probably for the next 24 hours, and then they will be ready to give as gifts. Thanks so much for joining me on the channel today. We appreciate the fact that you stopped by and check us out and watch our videos. I know there are plenty of them to choose from, but we do appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, have you made homemade candles before? I'd be curious to know. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.